Alright, that looks like it should be working. Hello everybody. I'm going to do a special commentary version for the day 364 day of Stardew Valley. Now, a day is actually 300 and a year is actually 364 and a quarter years, so it bleeds over into the next episode a little bit. But I think it's timed up pretty well for the year anniversary of the game, a year's worth of individual days. It's paired up with my character's wedding, so it's the day before the wedding, so we've got to get everything ready for the new life in the next year. 300 and what was it? 728 days, maybe? I don't know about that. I'm just planning on getting year 4 finished. And then I want to have all the achievements that I can get at that state. But I won't have the Joja achievement, so maybe I'll probably have to play the game again to do that and farm for money and get the Joja route. But what I might do for that is I might fork the save before it, then do all the purchases because I've got enough money, and then actually restore the original save because I don't like Joja. But I've never done a Joja route, so maybe that's something to look at. But I thought it would be nice if we did a special recording with some commentary. I've had some comments come through that mentioned the audio levels. You know, the game's audio is too loud, my voice is too quiet. Part of that might be to do with how I use my microphone. I might not have it close enough to my mouth, but probably part of it, the major part, is that I don't have good mixers. So I think part of the back. Oh, I think part of the episode's value could be giving you a bit more of a back end on how I record these videos. So this is like a developer commentary, but I'm certainly not a director or anything. I just remember like back in the day when I used to watch like AVGN and he did his look at my recording setup and I just saw everything. It was just so fascinating to see what he did to get his videos. Like he drew on screens and he had like a camera screwed into the ceiling and all sorts of crazy stuff going on that to me seemed as a kid, oh well, this is just how it is, but apparently it's really not how you should be making things. But there isn't really a right or wrong way per se. There might be ways that incur less stress, but Michael Jackson, I recall, he couldn't write sheet music, so he recorded all of his tracks onto like tape decks, and then he just like used layers on the tape deck to like hum the tunes they wanted. Yeah, you hear me some swallowing there. It's because I've got a cup of tea right next to me. But yeah, let me just show you what my setup actually looks like on OBS real briefly. Yep, there we are. Oh, I want to grab this because you see it's going to do it infinitely, so we don't want to have the infinite screen going down forever. So maybe we'll do it like this so we don't cause too much nausea. There you go, so you can see it. We'll move it down again. You can see here, this is OBS. So I've always got OBS open. You can see there's my dev tray. I'm recording this on that date. So I've got all these different sources. I use a plugin for OBS called Audio Application Capture. Oh, that would get cut off there. So let me try and get it captured there. You see it, Audio Application Output Capture. I think the newer versions of OBS have that on, but I've not updated my OBS because it crashes. It doesn't let me record things, so I'm sticking with the old version for now while I just let things happen. My computer it was a good computer when I got it, but it's a bit beat up now over the years. It must be like 4 years old. it's got all sorts of issues. There could be a hardware reason. A piece fell off of it once. A few pieces fell off of it. It's like held together with tape. So I'm just kind of trying to get the most life out of this thing because I love this machine. I love all my stuff, and I like to make sure they get the best lives they can, even if sometimes I'm difficult to deal with. But yeah, so you see, I've got all these channels down there. I pretty much just create a new channel and a display capture every single time, and then I turn them off if they're getting in the way. That's why I've got so many of these here. This isn't probably the best way to do it. It'd probably be better if I just had one application audio output capture, and like I put in all of the executables. So maybe I'll tidy that up in the future, but for now, all of this just works. So I'm just sticking with it. But let's get this screen back off and get to the meat of the video. So which one is it? It was is that Plants vs Zombies? No. I need to disable. Here it is. There you go. So I thought we'll watch the video. I need to get it balanced because I want it in the center of the screen. Let's make sure its audio comes through, and I've reduced it by 25 or so decibels because I've had comments that it's too loud. So I'm just gonna give my commentary on the recording. So yeah, that's a bit too loud. Let me turn it down a bit more. And if it is too quiet, I'll be able to take note of that. So I'm just gonna pause it at key bits. So this is like my usual loadout. Let me rewind it a bit because I was distracted with stuff. We've tested the audio. I'll try and not pause it. Let's do that, yeah. Is it starting? Oh, it's done that thing where it crashes. There we go, it's back again. Alright, so I've got too much stuff in my house. Like these little wooden beams, so if I want to read the calendar, I have to pick the bed up. But yeah, it's the funeral, not the funeral, the wedding the next day. I still watch all of the Queen of Sauce episodes when I can. I think I've missed one, but it's one that I'd already seen because it's only the first 2 years that give you the recipes. I'll leave it on there just so you guys can read it, but it's kind of like to give my TV something to do. What was I getting? What was I looking for? Was I looking for some windows or something? Yeah, this is because I needed to put windows in the new shed, didn't I? Yeah. So there's a good use for the phone. I'm pretty sure you can place the phone outside, but pretty much I only use the phone to find out if Gus is selling any meals in the tavern or the bar that I would want. Computer's mostly only good to check hay level for me. Can't watch YouTube on it in Stardew Valley. Now, the sprinklers have a special animation where if you're continuing from a previous day and it's a sunny day, they're all spraying out the mist. I like to try and capture that in the recordings when possible, but sometimes I'm redoing a day or I'm in the house too long, we miss it. But I've got a routine which you can see that I kind of go about. Check on do the fish, check on the sheds, do the greenhouse, that sort of thing. the fish farms. Like, this isn't like a min-max sort of farm setup. There's loads of stuff I could do to like make myself more profitable, but I got enough money. I got enough items, I could get everything I want. But like, that's why I'm like trying to use ancient fruit, because it means less messing around with stuff. And I tried to get like a sample of different fish types that are good. Like, I think the most valuable fish there is the lava eel. But all the other fish provide stuff, like the crabs, you get a pearl from Willy. Blobfish, they can give you treasures, I think. I think they can give you a treasure chest. No, they give you a pearl. And it's I think it's the midnight carp. No, what is it? Midnight squid? Or the midnight carp, the purple one, that can give you treasure chests. One of them does. Oh. So they're like rare items, so I ended up picking those. And that's it. I've got the flounder, the midnight carp, so I can get sea foam broth. That's it. I think it's spookfish that give you treasure. You can see it all on the wiki. Sturgeon you need for the caviar. Squid, octopus I had to capture, but they also give you omni geodes. There's those windows. Ooh, three apart. I think I need to change that. I think that needs to be 2. That's a bit. I guess it's not a big problem anyway. Lots of processing though. I mean, part of it is that I'm pretty sure everything is more valuable if it's in a keg. But the reason why there's more profitability for preserves jars is because they're quicker. Is that the case? No, and I think some things are more profitable in the preserves jars because, like, you know, like fish eggs, you can't put in them. It's mostly vegetables that, like, I check it on the wiki. They have that thing, which is like that's it. Yeah. It's vegetables are almost always better in the preserves jar because juice doesn't multiply as much as wine does. But for fruit, you're pretty much always better putting it in the keg. There's an exception with apricot and I think like blackberries and stuff because they're just not worth enough. That it's more profitable putting in the preserves jar. I think because they're quicker or something. But you can check it all up on the wiki. But the point there is that with profitability, to be more profitable, I would have had more kegs because I've got loads of ancient fruit. I made a bunch of ancient jam. I should have made ancient wine instead. I think what's funny is that like tea leaves are actually more profitable turned into pickled tea leaves than they are made into green tea. The main thing that I had that was like I kept putting off for getting like 100%. I've still got to craft all the crafting recipes, but I've got them all except for the deluxe scarecrow, which I can go and buy because I just need to buy the alien one from the casino, which I've got enough credits for. That minigame is so annoying, by the way, if you're not in the mood for it, because it's like a luck thing. But I've still got to craft one of everything, and I've still got to cook one of everything. But I've got all the recipes pretty much for it. So the only other thing that was really daunting for me, yeah, I've got to harvest those flowers because they'd wilt otherwise. Was what was it? Monster eradication goals, and that's because getting those 100 pepper wrecks, killing those, and you have to kill shadow creatures. I'd been deliberately trying not to harm shadow creatures, And then the game was like, well, have you killed 100 shadow creatures? And I'm like, no. Why would I do that? I know they attack me, but, you know, I'm like trespassing, aren't I? So, yeah. I've just got a horde of stuff that I'm collecting that you don't even need. Like, I've got loads of flowers, which I'm not even giving as gifts to people. And why am I keeping like the lower level flowers when I could just have gold ones? I'm a bit of a hoarder. I actually am. I probably need to have that like checked out. Is the game too quiet? No, we'll leave it where it is. I can see the bar. I'm like maybe twice, maybe 3 times louder than it is all. Don't forget those tea leaves. Trying to pet everyone yet, so that they're all happy. Oh good, I didn't forget. I'm like using those tea bushes as like a wall, like a fence that will never degrade. But the golden clock prevents things from degrading anyway. But it's like a fence that also acts as something that I can harvest, you know. Ooh, we gotta buy them rare seeds, even though I've never sold any of them. That's the thing, is that besides the monster eradication goal, I've probably got everything that I need. Like, I could probably cook every recipe and craft everything with what I've got. Maybe some of the crafting recipes actually that require uranium or something. I haven't got enough uranium ore. That's actually a point. I probably do need to get some uranium ore. Because I probably need like a bar and a bit more than I've got right now. But I can probably cook everything. And I could sell all my coffee and ancient jelly and stuff to buy the golden clock. Coming down to get these leeks because you can only get them in the spring. That was like a funny little hijink there. Grandpa's special door, hidden behind the tree. Ever so slightly. What am I looking for? A bit of forage or something. You've got stuff you need to do. You're getting married tomorrow. Getting trapped on all the little trees and junk that I allow to sit in the margins of my farm. That's the thing with farms actually in England and probably other places, that they allow like margins of, you know, like weeds and, you know, dandelions and stuff to grow for like little creepy crawlies and and wildlife to live in. Good turn the... No, leave the game at its current audio. I need to resist the urge, even though it looks like it's too quiet. Keeping some mayo for myself, in case I need to give it as a gift. Yeah, I mean, it is the end of the month, so it's pretty busy. 5 little errands that need doing. Do I see Hayley before the wedding? Or do I choose not to because I forgot? You're not meant to see the bride before the wedding or whatever, are you? For some reason the rice is in the summer pack. I should be upgrading those chests, but the reason I'm not is I feel like they added the upgraded chests as like an unlockable recipe, and it's too expensive in a new game. I'd want my solution to work for the early game. So I feel like upgrading the chests, it will get me used to playing with my inventory, because I think your inventory is a very important part of games. Being used to the inventory system of the future is a problem. It's like when you play Terraria, you get like the safe, the piggy bank, the void purse, or whatever it's called, the void bag. Or am I like looking for forage now or something? See, I've actually played a few days ahead, or maybe like quite a large portion ahead. So I don't really recall what I did. I recall some of the stuff that happens in the evening though. Why would I do that? I guess the game gives you like this little quarry. I don't really know why. I guess it lets you harvest stones and gems and stuff that you might not otherwise have access to. It's my birthday soon. Oh, do I go get a movie ticket? Yeah, so I think I get like a movie. It's like a stag doing it with my my buddy, the other married man in town, Kent. We're gonna ask Kent. We're gonna go to the movie. That's a bit of a stag do. Is that what I do? Where am I going? Or do I take the... No. I think this is me realising, no, I'm not taking the dwarf. I've got to take Kent. Oh no, I was checking for forage up there. I don't really know what I was doing. What am I doing? Occasionally I like tab out to like read up on a wiki or someone message me or something, and that's why you'll see that I'll freeze up in the game. I'm like assessing next actions. I swear I went to the movies with Kent. I remember because I commented on it. I think I was weighing up if I go to the movies with my fiance or with Kent, and I recognise that it would be with Kent because it'd be a bit weird otherwise. There we go. So Kent's married. He's a mature man, and he's my friend. Right? We formed movie club. You see, when he got back, because I thought, yeah, movie club, and I do see Haley. There we go. Yeah, can't have a honeymoon. Oh, that's adorable. Thanks, Haley. Okay, that's Clint just talking about stuff. When I was a boy, okay, I can't. I mean, not her. I mean, Clint. Yeah, Lewis, no one's going to challenge you for mayor. I mean, I would, if the game would let me, but... I chat to everyone and then I go to the movie theatre. Just because, you know, I'm such a nice person. I've been given the blessing of friendship. So it just seems appropriate that I would talk to everyone as well. And then I'm getting married. I'm getting married, Gus. You going to be there? You all going to be there at my wedding? Emily wasn't originally a marriageable candidate. Neither was Shane. I don't know why he changed it, but I mean, it gives you more options in the game, doesn't it? Also, I guess it gives you like it kind of makes more sense that there'd be more people to marry at the pub or the tavern or whatever this place would be called. Is it just Gus's bar? Saloon. Right, Kent. You're my confidant. We're gonna talk. We've already seen this movie, but we're gonna be able to talk more about like marriage stuff. So he's gonna give me some like marriage advice. Of course, I play a bit on the claw machine just to unwind a little bit. I don't know why. I've got everything I need from this. Oh, is this when I figured out that you can grab those trees? Yeah, I didn't know that, guys, at first. I do like that you got like this little mini game. It reminds me of Link's Awakening. You have like a claw machine in Link's Awakening where you can get stuff. Oh, better luck next time, pal. You can get stuff hidden behind the bushes as well. But why would you check? Yeah, this is what I figured out. I go, huh? Oh, and there was a movie ticket hidden behind that bush. I think I'll go, well, we've got to get one of these then. Should have gone a little bit more to the side. You want to get right in the middle. So, you know, that don't happen. But, oh well. Like, why would you want a ticket to this place from this machine anyway? At the point you can go to the movie theater, surely you should have enough money that you can pretty much go whenever you want. Wouldn't you rather like get like an item? Is that a different house plant? That one there. I don't want that broccoli one. Oh well. We got one of them. Right, don't forget, Kent likes popcorn. He doesn't like the sound of popcorn though. Which makes sense. So we've got the movie. So role playing it here that me and Kent like talking about marriage stuff. But it's like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like, yeah. Because we saw this movie earlier. We had movie night. We do it every month, except on October because the too intense, the films. I always feel bad at that bit because we're sitting there thinking, oh, is that a bit too intense as well? But it's not. It's just Thundercloud. But yeah, Kent likes all the movies except the ones in fall. Got some hoodoos in the background or something, like little canyon stuff. Oh, he's turned into a tree. Bye, little fella. Yeah, go on then, pal, click. Get to the next bit. This is us talking, me and Ken right now. You can't see it, but that's what's happening. All the advice I need, you know, have a good wedding and a marriage. I think Kent and Jodie married a bit too young or whatever. I think that's what they're trying to say in the game, but it worked out, didn't it? Farewell, little buddy. Right, Stardew over. Got a few final steps that need to be resolved though, don't I? You got to be dressed for success. Got those chests there to keep all the loot. I think I'm checking to see what I need to make the fancy suit. So while he's doing that, I'm going to check my phone. We've got places I'm going this evening. That'll be me scrolling through it. So I wanted to see if like I could make a suit and dressed and look the part. Come on then! Get a move on. You can see my cursor I'm moving about, probably as I'm like reviewing the page. I would skip forward, but I feel like it would beat the commentary experience. It's not bugged, is it? Okay. No, it's because I want it on the screen. Alright. You know what you need now? You got your shopping list? Need some cloth. You should dump off that stuff as well. Can't be going to your wedding in a little raccoon hat. Oh, that's to make some new farmer pants, yeah. There's your sewing machine over there, pal. Yeah, nice. Suit top. Some farmer pants. I think I go here and I go, oh, I could use the ink, or I could use coal. So that's what we do. We do that first. And then we use coal to keep it getting darker and darker. Rather than get more ink, let's just use the coal, yeah? One more, yeah, come on. Fab. Now that hat has got to go as well. And those shoes. Your hair's not well presented. Like I could have sworn I had a top hat. Oh, someone's calling me. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's just continue. If that was still in the recording, then I just have to edit it out. What? But yeah, I tried that hat on and it was junk, I think. So then I go, I'm gonna have to go get a hat. I'm not wearing a bucket hat. So we go to the little mousy dude who sells hats. I'm pretty sure he has like a top hat or something. He doesn't. Could have sworn you could get a top hat though. No top hat, I'm afraid. Just a bowler hat. Some of those hats are kind of nice, though. Like that Santa hat, I'll have to wear that Santa hat during Halloween time. What, I like tidy up a little bit? I'm doing something. There's like other stuff you should be doing. Like changing those shoes. It's really pushing it here. That hair's too messy, man. You need to go get your hair sorted. I think this is when I twig. I start to twig and I go, oh no. That's it, yep. You're going to have to go change your shoes. That's it. I'm planning on going to sleep at this point. Like, yeah, I can just go to bed now. I've got more than enough of that iridium mayonnaise. And I go, oh, I'm going to need to get a haircut. My hair's clipping through the hat. And those shoes are nasty. I go, oh no. Oh no. What do I end up wearing? I think I end up wearing those dark boots because I don't want to dye any of my boots. I'll try the bucket hat instead. No. Try the leather boots. Last minute panic, dude. No, you can't use them. They look bad. They don't mesh. Dark boots will do better. And then that hair needs work. This is when it realizes you're gonna have to go running, try and get your hair done. You got time? Going all the way this way. I don't know which the quickest way to get to that wizard's tower area is from my house. But I think I panic and I decide to go all the way this way. And then try and go through the witch's hut. Now, you probably could have just gone up the stairs there. And it would have been quicker. Like, because I've got the shortcuts. There you go, there's your seal to the witch's hut. The witch has got a creepy little portal into the wizard's tower. I accidentally go back in it, but you can still see my torch like moving. And then I have to redo it because I'm like I can't see anything. Oh yeah, I need to take my glasses off as well. And I just go, this is junk. This is junk because I've got that hat on my head and it won't let me take the hat off. And that looks dumb. I've given myself like some weird like little bowl head. Don't want curtains. That's the default one or something. No. Just need a nice clean haircut. And then no accessories. There you go. And there we go, we look the part now. We've got 10 minutes to get back into bed, and I don't think I put the hat on because that hat looks a bit junk. Do I sleep on the sofa? Ignore the fact that I've got my clothes on still. I must have, I like crawl onto the sofa, made it in time. And then the next day is the wedding. And yeah. I like to bring up this screen when I play so that you guys can see the values that everything's sold for. So I leave it on there for a bit. And there you go, that's the end of that recording. So there you go, you had some commentary. I can check the audio levels afterwards and see how that paired off. I might do another one with some other people so that we can all talk about it. But yeah, that's that day of Stardew Valley. I gave it a bit of something for day 364. And we're going to keep going and finish off the year. And I think people like the Stardew Valley recordings. I like them. I like how you can do a day, and then you do another day, then you do another day, and each day is a recording. And I have that problem with other games like Deus Ex, which I was doing, XCOM. They just get longer and longer and longer, whereas in Stardew a day is a day. When the channel first started, I did other things too, like Barotrauma. I did a mission. Don't Starve. It was like a sequence of days. We might bring some of them back because I like playing games that can be recorded in that way and ones that don't require commentary. I like to sprinkle in a bit of commentary though to give you guys something special. But I hope anyone out there that finds this channel that likes this content, you get some value out of these things. I make them for you. I make them for me. It's about making something for yourself and getting enjoyment out of doing constructive things, even if you're the only one that cares about it. That's how I approach these sorts of things. So I hope this has been lovely for you all. Any of you that do take an interest. Otherwise, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But yeah, have a good day, have a good week, a good month, a good year. In case I don't see you, what is it? What is it? Oh, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. That's what he says. All right, peace.